us a little bit about your background here in Colorado
Yes.
Springs.
I feel like an extinct bird. I'm, growing up here in the Springs, there's very few of us. Went to Palmer High School. I grew up about a mile east of the Colorado College area and loved living in this region. I lived elsewhere for a period of time, moved back, and I just love the quality of life here, the outdoors, and the people are so genuine.
So you're from sort of the old North Endish Colorado College neighborhood,
Yes.
which is where the Brighter Day Law offices are.
Yes.
And what do you think about all the growth that we've had in that area in the past couple years?
It's amazing. I mean, to have the hockey stadium right there is terrific.
Yeah.
The fact that they don't have to go further south, and
Right.
it's just historic, and it's a beautiful neighborhood.
Yeah. Have you been to the stadium?
Not yet.
I haven't either. I think that's something we've been, we actually looked at getting season tickets when it first opened up, and they were gone like that. And so what we were able to get were not ideal seats. And so I'm intended to pick up a couple, but you know how it goes with things changing. But we're really looking forward to getting in to see that stadium and,
That's great.
and watching the kids play over there. So you said you came back here from...
Yeah, so ultimately I grew up here in the Springs, but after college I actually worked in Orlando. My undergrad is from CU Boulder, had an opportunity to do an internship with Walt Disney World in Orlando. It was amazing, met people from all over the world, learned about leadership. I worked at the Magic Kingdom as a park greeter and met people from all over. So those were leadership principles that helped carry me through, and to this day, every day of my life I've learned some really good customer service skills.
Well, first I want to just touch on the Boulder aspect. Of course, our hearts go out to everyone who is, in the aftermath of the fires, and do want to make sure our listeners know that Brighter Day is a resource. We're available and absolutely want to help in any way that we can. Anyone who's been a victim of the fires, if you need to connect someone with us in that regard, feel free to reach out to the law firm. Okay, so Orlando, I got to tell you, I'm a Northeast Florida gal. That's where I'm originally from. And my husband and I have our hearts set on having a property for our grandkids. We don't have any grandchildren yet, but for our grandkids to come to within like a 10, 15-minute perimeter of the Magic Kingdom. So along the Butler chain of lakes, and that's an area I'm sure you're familiar with.
Yes.
So are you a fisherman, or did you enjoy the beaches there?
Love the beaches.
Right.
Yeah, the sunshine. I mean, there's those 3 o'clock rainstorms that happen in the middle of the day, the love bugs, things like that. But it was nice to live in Florida. Luckily, when I was there was no hurricanes during the years I was there. So I lucked out. Right. And then I decided to come back, and I was drawn to the seasons that we have here in Colorado Springs and in the Pikes Peak region. I just loved, once again, the fresh air up here. I loved Orlando, but I just wanted to be back home and be in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, speaking of seasons, love bug season, right?
Yes.
So for anyone who's not initiated, love bugs are these little black insects that kind of connect back to back when they're mating, and they are prolific and ruin automobile paint jobs, everything.
Yes.
So how did you like dealing with that?
I was new to love bugs. I really didn't know what they were growing up in Colorado Springs, and so unfortunately I didn't have a grill to kind of protect my vehicle, and so I had like scrubbing the bugs off. And
so nobody showed you to go to Ace
me.
Hardware and like get the screen and kind of jerry rig
Learn the
yourself.
hard way.
That's pretty funny.
Totally.
All right. So, okay, back to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Tell me what you were talking about leadership training. Tell me what that was like for you.
I mean, really one of the top things with Disney is we really learned how to personalize every single interaction that we had with individuals. And so I always make sure when I'm interacting and throughout my career path to call people by their first name. The first name is something that's really powerful. So, my career path, I've worked in advertising, I've worked in staffing, higher education, and now in nonprofit. And nonprofit is totally new for me, but I've used those leadership principles of just high-touch customer service, the personalization, all of those things throughout my career path.
So was that your favorite aspect of working at the Magic Kingdom?
Yeah,
like
it was
just
great.
that leadership training in particular?
Leadership training and just, the magic that goes into every single day at the parks. Every single feature and interaction, they spend hours. It's a 24/7 operation.
Right.